As the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Back up the middle, scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Hit back up the middle to second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Now the pitch. Curveball taken a little high. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone!
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early. on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That's the catcher.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's cool.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in, Mitch Moreland, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave. Chris Sale is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Line drive base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And it's quickly 0-2. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Gurriel is on his way home. The relay. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
That is it. The second baseman. Oh.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with a man at first.
Runner, yes, yes.
And there he goes towards second. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And he'll go the short way to retire the second inning set to go. And that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Boston pitcher.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hit down the third baseline. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The batter number 3.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Alex Verdugo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Reined in on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So here now's the pitcher, Ryan Barucki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting,
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. That gets down and the inning continues.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Fisher. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3. Pulled toward right center field.
Wow, nothing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. For the Red. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the harder plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
now batting, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 4 pitches. Back to the top of the order now, and taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fisher is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And this is low, ball 1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now back.
Here comes the first pitch. J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Two and 1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Randall Grichuk. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Oh, but they throw it away at second. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. At the plate now, Ryan Borucki, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Hit softly on the ground to third. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The third baseman.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. And it's fouled away. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman.
Down the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Scooped up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number 13.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. So striding in, Mitch Moreland comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in.
To the plate now, Chris Sale. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. And here's Jose Peraza, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Has a look, now the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. J.D. Martinez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty B, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's...
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're...
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he airmails that one right over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now that the pitcher.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. 1-0 the count. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. And no one will get this one. And there's ball 2 now. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This pitch is popped up. Tellez will range over to make the catch just bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pillar is right there. 1 down. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Travis Shaw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Number 6, Travis.
Soft liner to the left side. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Number 44.
In now, Rowdy Tellez as he sends it on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chase Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Count still at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and this is hauled in on the run as he. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Hit to short. Bogaerts has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Gurriel.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Bo Bichette down the third baseline. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15. Grichuk.
So now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught. Kevin Pillar will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. 1 ball, no. Ken Giles is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 51.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Christian Vasquez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Chris Sale. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got to.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Ryan Brazier is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. Hyunjin Ryu will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
The final